all that, man. Dang. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I decided to start working on the car a lot quicker than I originally intended because we've got a lot of progress done in the house since the last video. I do need to start working on the car because I finally got it in the garage. As you can see, it's back in here. The garage is kind of in a mess. Like, my bench is just awful right now. Like, I hate this right now. But that's because, like, you know, if you can tell, like, the walls are gutted and all that fun stuff. Anyways, there's just stuff everywhere. I know that I need to get my car working, and I'm nervous that the cams are in fact destroyed. They're pitted and all that fun stuff. The point today is I'm gonna start working on the car. So if you guys want to see more Evo videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's gonna be a lot more coming. Subscribe, hit that like button. I'll know that you want to see more Evo videos. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the front bumper because I need to clean off all that mud and stuff anyways, but I also am gonna take the valve cover back off. I only put a couple bolts in it, so it's gonna be pretty easy to get to it. And then a lot of people suggested just putting a little motor oil and maybe do a little brush, like a little brush or something, like a toothbrush or whatever. Try to get some of that surface rust off. And so that is what I'm gonna do today, because if in fact they're not rusted completely or pitted or anything like that, then disaster averted, because cams are expensive, man. They're like 600 bucks, and I don't want my car sitting around a long time. So I still have a lot of work to do on this car, but that's the first thing I gotta do. So I'm gonna take off the front bumper and then take off, because I need to clean all that, and then I'm gonna take off the valve cover and we're gonna see if we can salvage the cams. So let's check it out. Alright, got the bumper off. Got some mud. I gotta replace that thing too, man. Got some mud. I'm really concerned about water getting in there. I'm hoping there isn't water inside those pipes, but I am gonna pull those off as well just to check. Yes, there is a zip tie holding that up. Anyways. Oh my god. Just as bad as I remembered it. Alright, I'm gonna grab some oil because I don't see any pitting, man. I may have gotten really lucky. I don't see a lot of the humidity that was in there that was causing all that peanut butter too. So, dude, I may have dodged a freaking bullet, but I'm seeing it though. There's still some here, but I think it's just surface. Like, this is the worst one. I really don't know the best way to do this, man, honestly. Like, I don't know if I should just pour it on there. Like, I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I'm just gonna pour it on all of them, and I'm gonna go try to find something to take them off with. Whoops. Alright, so here's the plan. This is probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. I've got 2500 grit sandpaper. This is probably really bad idea. I would not recommend doing this, but since the cams are pretty much messed up anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of lightly rub them with some oil, man. Oh man, mechanics are gonna be looking at this and be like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Dude, that actually looks really good. Holy crap. So if you notice, this is the one I just did. That's what it looked like before. Not bad, man. Like, there's some very light, very light pitting. I don't feel uncomfortable with it. So I'm gonna clean this all up. I'm gonna put some more oil right here. But dude, that actually looks really freaking good. This is what it looked like before with 2500 grit. That is really promising. I'm gonna keep going and I'll see you guys here in a second. So there they are. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. So they're still a little black. I did pour some oil over them. I need to change the oil out because even though 2500 grit is non-existent, I feel comfortable enough to start the car at least. Like this, honestly, the rust is completely gone, which is pretty rad. However, I do notice some of the lobes do have a little bit of pitting. The car can run as is like this, but I'm concerned that perhaps that ruined the structural integrity of the cam itself. It's no longer a priority. I feel like I can put everything back together and fire up the car. But the problem is now, of course, the car won't start because the starter doesn't work. But I'm really glad at how that came out. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to eventually change out the timing belt and the cams and all that stuff. That's so much work. I just want to get the car up and running. I'm really now concerned that there's water inside the intercooler, so I'm going to check that next. I'm talking too much. As always, guys, I can finally put the new valve cover back on, which I'm really excited about. Right now, let's go ahead and take off the pipes for the intercooler and see if there's any water in the inside. Let's pull this off. Dude, I think there's some water in there. Let's take a look inside. Let's see if I can see anything in there. Oh yeah, there's definitely some water. Oh my god. There's for sure water in here. Not a lot though. Let me look at the other side real quick. Yeah, there's just a little bit left in here. I wonder if it sucked up a bunch of water. That's how it got in there. But yeah, there's definitely water in here. Water and oil, which means I need an oil catch. I should probably clean that out. That's good to go, man. All right, I don't like that being exposed, so we're gonna go ahead and put the new valve cover on just because I really want to see what it'll look like with it. Even though the car is not ready to run yet, I just want to see what it looks like. And then we're gonna go ahead and, I guess, remove the starter because the starter clearly does not work. All right, so here's the valve cover that I was supposed to put in the last video. God, it's so nice. I'm not gonna be putting the PCV valve in. I want to put like an AN style fitting right here, and same with probably this side. I'm not sure yet. The only reason too is because it's gonna look a little bit nicer, but also the original PCV valve that came on the Evo 8 valve cover, this hole's a lot larger, so I just need to thread in an AN fitting right here. So I'm gonna do some homework on that, but like I said, since the car isn't running, let's go ahead and just put it on there because I really want to see what this looks like. All right, here we go. Oh my god, that looks so good. Dude, look at this. Oh my god, that transformed the engine bay. I'm going to be getting one of those little Tomei caps that look like a piston. It's so dope, just to match my Tomei cover on the exhaust manifold right here. For now, I'm gonna put the regular factory one back on, but dude, this looks so good. I'm so happy right now. This is ridiculous. I am, however, before I call it a day, I'm gonna remove some of these lines because it's touching right here and it's gonna be scratching. Plus, this whole bracket's gonna be gone anyways. I'm gonna have a line going from the blow-off valve straight to the intake manifold anyways, and all this bracketry is gonna be gone. Alright, bracket's gone. Later bracket. Bracket number 2. I just got to get the same diameter hose from both ends. Whatever that diameter is right there, I get a hose and just kind of go underneath everything so it's a lot cleaner because this just looks bad, man. So that's it. That's all I'm doing for that today. Let's go ahead and remove, if I can get to it, I want to go ahead and at least remove the starter and then I can call it a day, man. Dude, it's as easy as that. I do want to point out, however, that I only had one bolt in, holding my starter in place. As you can see though, it was definitely underwater. The motor itself is probably okay, but yeah, you can kind of see some corrosion right there. I'm just gonna replace the whole thing. I don't think the solenoid will do anything. I was getting power to it for sure. I'm really curious if I just try to do a jump on it, if it'll spin, but I'm pretty sure this is the original starter for the car, so I'm not even gonna bother with it, man. I'm just gonna replace the whole thing. So anyways guys, that's it. That's all I have today. I wanted to assess the damage pretty much and see how everything was. I'm really happy that there wasn't a lot of water in the intercooler. I'm gonna go ahead and order a starter so I can get that knocked out. If you guys want to see more Evo videos, hit that subscribe button, seriously. If you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, seriously guys. I know you've heard this every single video, but I'm still very small and it helps me out tremendously. Anyways, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.